What's going on, guys? Graham Jason Mathis here. Royal Rumble weekend. We're here with one member of the Judgment Day, Mr. Dominik Mysterio. Dom, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. Here at San Antonio, ready for the Rumble tomorrow.
Ready for the Rumble? You were in the Rumble last year, so you're no stranger for the Rumble matchup. Do you know if you'll be in it yet, or are you still going to take it by day?
Honestly, I have no idea. I just know that if I'm in it and my dad's in it, I'm going to toss him over the top rope.
Have you talked to him since Christmas, since that whole incident?
No. And he hasn't reached out either to see if I'm doing any...
It's a two-way street.
It is. I agree. So he hasn't reached out, but I'll tell you who has. Mami, Finn, and Damien. They've been by my side the whole time.
They got your back.
As they always do.
As they always do. We saw you come up short on Monday for the Raw Tag Team title, but what's next for you? You want to go back after the Raw Tag Team titles? Do you have any goals aside from making your father's life as miserable as possible?
You know, I think it's time for the Judgment Day to get some hands on their gold, you know? So we didn't beat the tag team title. We didn't lose to the tag team titles, champions. We lost to Sami Zayn and Jey Uso.
True.
So I think we deserve a rematch.
Okay.
And we will definitely get a rematch because Adam Pearce likes to go out and make all these crazy matches. So I think with a little pressure from Mami, we can make something happen.
It could definitely happen. Well, like I said, you've had a very turbulent last couple of months in the Judgment Day with your father. Mentioned the Christmas incident. You were there on Thanksgiving. Is Valentine's Day an option? Like, you're looking for other holidays to crash? Is that your main goal at this point?
I think Valentine's Day would be more special if it's just me and Mami. Okay. You know, there's no need to... I mean, there's always a need to ruin my parents'
of course.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, other holidays, July, 4th of July, everything, you know. But I think February 14th, I'm going to leave it special for just me and Mami.
You said both your parents or just Rey, or just your father?
You know, my mom called the cops on me.
True.
And she hit Mami Rhea. Mm-hmm. So at this point, she's on the hit list. Like, if she steps to me, you know, I'm gonna have Rhea step to her, and we've seen who Rhea steps to. So it's like I would love to see my mom step to her.
How was prison?
Get body slammed.
How was prison? How was that for you?
It was a traumatic experience, but after I got my phone call and I realized that I had to stay strong to make it out for Mami, it was good. I had to do what I had to do.
You had to do what you got to do. What type of lessons do you learn when you're in there that have made you the man that you are today? That you are standing right here.
Man, there's a lot of lessons that I learned. I think one of the most important ones is always have your crew. That's why you see Damian Priest over there. Of course. Just, you know, I always got to have someone around. Yep. And a couple other things that I learned in prison that I'll save.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, you talk about the prison time. Is it like what it is like in the movies, like Shawshank Redemption? Have you seen Shawshank Redemption or no?
No.
You've never seen Shawshank? Any prison movies that you've seen that you were like, okay, that's similar? Or it's like it's only made up for the movies.
I related when I was in there. I related a lot to Blood In, Blood Out.
Okay.
I felt like that was me.
All right.
In a lot of ways.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm not a big movie guy.
I was gonna say, do you have a favorite movie or no?
Van Helsing.
Van Helsing?
With Hugh Jackman.
That is... It's funny that you mentioned that. My college roommate showed me that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I've heard that a lot, but it's one of my favorites. So
is it favorite?
I'm gonna have to get Priest over here to handle.
No. Well, listen. Do you like it because
you can't just stand here and tell me
I
that's
know.
one of the... My favorite.
I thought you liked it because it was
movie.
bad, though.
No, it's a great movie.
Well, I take that back. It's a great film.
All right.
Well, any other movies you like?
Pineapple Express is a good one.
That's a good movie. How old are you anyway?
I'll be 26 in April.
That's crazy. So you kind of grew up. I'm only 27. So like I'm only a year older. I kind of came up in the same era of movies.
Gotcha.
What's a typical night out look like with you and Mami?
Honestly, she doesn't like to do much, and neither do I.
Yep.
So we kind of just stay indoors, and she puts on some really scary movies and listens to like really loud music.
Do you like the scary movies or no?
No, but she's pretty scary.
Okay.
So it kind of just depends on what movie she puts on, whether it's a slasher or horror. Yep. Either way, it's pretty intense.
Do you guys would your anniversary technically be the day that you joined Judgment Day a couple of months ago? Like, when would you honor that?
I think our anniversary would be the first day she beat me up.
Okay, so we're going back to like late August now.
Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not going to answer questions that are going to get me in trouble.
True.
I got to ask her.
I mean, going off of that, was that when it clicked for you? Like, all right, this is something that can work. We have the chemistry here.
Possibly. Maybe after she choked me out unconscious, I was like, you know what? I think things might be able to work here.
That was a rude awakening for you.
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, you know what? I think she's the one to help me out.
And there's no way that you can make amends with your father over this?
No.
It's it.
No,
dead and buried.
Yeah.
He's dead to you at this point.
Well, he will be.
Okay.
Once I toss him over the top rope in the Royal Rumble, I think it'll be a done deal.
All right. Well, we'll see you on Saturday at the Royal Rumble match. Dom, thank you for sharing your prison life experience with us. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And I apologize for the Van Helsing.
Yeah,
it is a bad movie, but
it's
listen.
not a bad movie.
Okay,
the thing is, you have bad eyes.
I guess I have bad taste.
You have bad taste.
Okay.
And you clearly just. I need to get Chris over here.
Okay. Well, I gotta wrap this up. I gotta get out of here before it gets over. So it was nice talking to you. Thanks, Dominic.